What's going on? Um, Another video. This time I want to talk about the subject of this digital ID. I'm watching the video, and they're talking about how over in the UK you're not going to be able to have a job. You won't be able to have a career unless you get this digital ID. Let me say this. These nations, they work together by piggybacking off each other, all right? UK, America, China, whoever. I'm gonna go back to COVID. Remind you, when COVID hit, you had to go, some jobs almost tried to force people to go and get these COVID shots, these vaccinations. Forced you. Okay, this was a trial run to see how people was going to react to being made to do something to save your career. Here we are years later dealing with the UK. Now the UK saying if you don't go and get this digital ID, you won't be able to be employed. So you don't think America's next? America's next. You understand? UK is going to see how it affects their society and how much backlash and how much resistance they get. You see, because we already got enough going on over here. You understand what I'm saying? With the military patrolling the streets and of this nature, dealing with, we have our problems. You see what I'm saying? Okay, we'll take on this. Y'all take on that. We'll let y'all know how this work out. You let us know how that work out. All right. This, I was talking about the Hunger Games. It's coming into tuition. It's coming. So if you don't go and get these chips, you understand me? Because it's no different than the chip that they put in your skin. And that's the next move, right? Because if you say, okay, we agree to having this digital ID, then you might as well agree to have a chip placed within you. And they're making it seem like over here in America, that America is so bad that this would be a good idea. But UK, you do it first. Then we gonna piggyback off of what you do. Right now, we gonna try to get these motherfuckers in line. You see what I'm saying? But you go ahead and do what you do there, and then we'll do it over here. We already did the COVID, so we already know you could do it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna, accept it. Excuse me. I'm a.
It's as simple as that. Today, I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID.
I'm gonna post this video
for the right to work by the end of this parliament. The truth is, we won't solve our problems if we don't also take on the root causes.
What problems is he talking?
You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. Today, I am announcing this government.
You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you don't get a digital ID. Reminds you of your COVID, doesn't it? You will not be able to work if you don't go and get your vaccination. I said this in the beginning of the video. Let me say it again so people can understand. As nations and leaders of these nations, just like ours, these leaders come together and they figure out how they're going to manipulate, force their citizens into doing certain acts that benefits them. I keep bringing up Hunger Games because when you're taking away jobs, when you're forcing things upon people, you're gonna create a split. You're gonna create a wedge between the government and the citizens. And that's what they're creating. A wedge between the citizens and the government. Okay? Here in America, they talking about our government is shutting down. When can you just shut down the government? You understand what I'm saying? The same government that's supposed to be for the people. Where you do that at? But anyway, trying to stay on track. So that's going to come over here next. You know what I'm saying? They already, patrolling the streets. You understand me? Seeing, how much backlash, how much resistance they're going to get for that. Seeing what are the blue collar Americans, what their thought process of what's going on in the streets, right, with the military. Are they going to be against it, or are they going to be for it? Yay or nay? And if yay, then we can also implement the digital ID over here, because we have a good percentage of the blue collar people that probably will accept it, because these are the same ones that are on file that probably got the COVID shots. Understand what I'm saying? They're already in the system. They already done one thing we wanted them to do. So why wouldn't they do this? To save their careers, to save their homes, and blah, blah, blah. This shit moving so fast, man. But like I said, they play chess, not checkers. You understand what I'm saying? They've been planning this for a long time. And I always go back to COVID when I talk about certain things like this. COVID was a start, you know what I'm saying, to see just what they can get away with. And now you're seeing what they can get away with. Now these different nations, now they're forcing people. They want to force people. They're having a big riot, not a riot, but a big protest over the millions of people protesting that they're not getting this digital ID. You know what I'm saying? Over there in the UK. Big thing. Why don't we really hear it over here yet? Because they ain't ready to do it yet. They ain't ready to do it yet. We're gonna handle this, y'all handle that. All right. So right now they putting the military within these cities. You understand what I'm saying? Seeing just how quickly, or how quickly would be a good word. How quickly they can go into the cities and take a hold of the city. Right? How quickly can we take hold of these troubled cities? These cities that with the gang members and the killings and the shooting, and with these guns, with these things. You understand what I'm saying? How quickly can we go in and take these cities over? You see what I'm saying? Because it's finna come a time now. It's coming. I want y'all to understand it's coming. It's going to come to a time where people going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight for your food, for your freedom, for your food, for your means of living. It's coming, man, and they don't care. Everybody's so happy about AI. AI finna clean, man. AI is the reason this is going down. Excuse me. In my opinion, and everything that I choose to say on my video, that's all it is my opinion. But if it makes sense, then it makes sense. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, AI, they ready. They ready. People talking about what AI can't do and what they're gonna need. People, you see these robots they got out here? They just showing you just that much. When it's about this much they ready to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they operate. It's 2025. They might have been ready to do this back in 1998. You understand what I'm saying? It be 30 to 40 years. They be already prepared before they even implement it, before they even push it to the public. You know, they've been doing Siri, Alexa. That's AI. But no one think of it that way. But that's what it is. Now AI is just on steroids. And they ready. They ready. Someone sent a message and my time is going to run out. So I'm going to just, y'all get ready. They finna try to implement the chips and make people get these chips. It's going to be your career. It's going to be your livelihood. Or you're going to do what you're told. Our government is separating from the people. And that's what's taking place. And you're going to have to figure out what you're ready to do and what you're ready to stand for when it comes down to it. Y'all stay blessed.